What it be? What it be? All right. Angles and triangles, student handout number 4. We have 5 of these. There's 4. This is student handout 4. So 2 more. All right. You're in geometry, you're going to learn a lot of theorems. Well, today's the first one. It's called the triangle inequality theorem. It says, in order for a triangle to be formed, the sum of the sum of any two sides must be greater than the length of the third side. So in order for a triangle to be formed, the sum of any two sides has to be greater than the third. For example, triangle ABC has side lengths of 7 and 9. So the greatest that C could be would be, and you write both of these, okay? C has to be less than 9 plus 7 So it has to be less than 16, or C has to be less than 16, because you can add those up and you get 16. Okay, so either one of those, but you do need to write both of those. The shortest that it could be, the shortest that C could be, is that you pick the largest number, which was 9 out of these. So the shortest number that C could be what? C has to be greater than what? 1. So if you don't want to confuse yourself, you could say it has to be greater or equal to 2. Or 3, actually. Now, there you go, because it could be 2.1. All right, so C has to be greater than 2. It could be 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, whatever. But it has to be less than 16. But the reason is because the sum of any two sides has to be greater than the length of the third side. So if you had 9 plus 7, okay, that's 16. So it has to be less than that, because that has to be more, okay? And if it was 9 plus 3, okay, that's obviously more than 7. What if it was 7 plus 3? That's 10. Is 10 more than 9? Yes, so that works. But if it was just 7 and the other side was 2, you would only have 9. Is 9 greater than 9? No. So the third side couldn't be 9. So basically, C has to be greater than 2, less than 16. Greater than 2, less than 16. In this scenario. And the reason is, if I had a triangle that was 2, 3, and this one was only 2. It would never reach back to the other side. Okay? If it was 4, it never, because think about it like a street. If you go over 2 blocks and then over 3 more, how many blocks are you away from the house? You're still 5. Okay? So to get back to where you're going, you got to have at least that much. But if you only have 5, you only get to the front door. You never get to it. So you got to have more than. All right. When 3 links meet the triangle inequality theorem, then one unique triangle will be formed. All right, question number 1. Question number 1. What company is known for its swoosh-shaped checkmark logo? Which company is known for its swoosh-shaped checkmark logo? Question number 2. What fast food chain has the Whopper? What fast food chain has the Whopper? All right, back to our work here. 3 line segments have measures of 13, 7, and 5. Will they form a triangle? Well, let's add 2 of the sides. So we're just going to do all of them. So it's 13, 7, and 5. So let's do 13 plus 7. Is that greater than, 5? We'll look at it in a second. 13 plus 5, 7, and then 7 plus 5, 13. All right, for this to be true, all of them would have to be greater than. Now let's look at them. Is 13 plus 7 is 20 greater than 5? Check. Is 18 greater than 7? Check. Is 7 plus 5, which is 12, is 12 greater than 13? No. So does it form a triangle? No. And it's because 7 plus 5 is not greater than 13. All right. Next 3, we have 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so 4 plus 6, is that greater than 8? We'll check it. 6 plus 8, is that greater than 4? And 4 plus 8, is that greater than 6? Let's check them. 4 plus 6 is 10. Oops. Is 10. Is 10 greater than 8? Check. 6 plus 8 is 14. Is 14 greater than 4? Check. And is 8 plus 4 is 12. Is 12 greater than 6? Check. So what is the answer? Does it form a triangle? Yes. Because the sum of any 2 angles are larger than the 3rd angle. Or the length of the 3rd, they're not angles. So let's change that to sides. My bad. Just change the word angles to sides. All right, on the next part, it says use your protractor to practice constructing the angles below. You guys don't have a protractor probably yet, which is fine, but I'll go ahead and show you. All right, number one, you can make them look similar to this. 90 degrees obviously is straight up and down. Y'all agree with that? Perfect. Now look at this degree. I'm going to change it to 75 because that's what it said do. And then I'm just going to make the line. Your protractor looks a little bit different than this, but that's fine. Your line should look something like that. The next one is 105. There it is at 90. Now I'm going to go, well, hold up, coach. It's going smaller than 90. Okay. How much smaller than 90? I need to go to 75 this way. Why? 75 to 90 is 15 degrees. What is 90 plus 15? It's 105. So I'm at 75 degrees right now. That is 15 away from 90. You agree with that? And then 15 plus 90 is 105. All right, there's that one. Should be something like that. And the last one is 29 degrees, so I'm just going to flip it to 29 here. And it should be something like that. All right. Let's talk about angle sum. The sum of three triangles in a triangle, y'all know that, is always 180. We can determine if the conditions lend themselves to creating one triangle, more than one triangle, or it will not create a triangle. So we're going to figure out if it creates one triangle, more than one, or none. Okay? And we know that if it's less than 180, how many triangles does it create? None. Okay? All right. Triangle constructions are similar to constructing angles, but require more steps. Use these steps below. We're going to use, say if you don't have a protractor, you still need to get one, but we're going to use a protractor, so I'm going to use my ruler thing to draw the primary angle, and then I'm going to measure the line segment, and then we're going to draw the second angle at the end point, and then we're going to check all the angle measures and side lengths. A triangle with angle measures of 45 degrees, 90 degrees, and all right, so I'm going to put my first dot here, and I'm going to go 90 degrees. All right. Now, I'm going to go find 45. There it is. And I'm going to put it there. Yes, I'm going to erase it in just a second. And then I'm going to erase what I went too far with. That tells me that this is 90 degrees, 45 degrees, and 45 degrees. All right, a triangle with an angle measures of 75 degrees. All right, so let's go 75. There it is. Oops. Okay, I know that line's probably too far, but we can erase it. The next one is 65. So I'm gonna go 65 the other way. Again, I'm probably gonna make it too long. That's fine. And the other one is 40. Now I'm gonna erase the stuff that I made too big. There's all my points. And there you go. That's what that triangle should look like. So all you have to do, let's recap when they give you the angles. Put a dot. Get your protractor out. Measure the first one. You could have started with 40 if you wanted to, if that's what you'd wanted to do. I'm going to start with 40. There we go. I'm going to start with 40. Just draw a line. Okay. Now the next one was 65. Or I could have did 75 next. It didn't matter. And then just do that. And then the last one was 65, so you would have found 65. I'm running out of room though. There it would have been. But anyways. All right. All right. A triangle ABC where angle A is 30, angle B is 80, and the length of AB is 6. All right, so they don't tell us the third length here. All right. They give us the two side lengths here. One side length and two angles. So the first thing we got to do is do the length. So the first thing we got to do is 6 centimeters. So you would need a ruler. Some protractors or most protractors actually have a ruler on the bottom. Some don't, but a lot of them do. All right, it says 6 centimeters. So let me count here. There to there. All right. So there to there. Let's do a straight line. There to there. There we go. All right. There's our straight line. That's our first one. Now the angle is 80. So I'm just going to go 80. Now this time I actually go to the end right there because all right. And the other angle is 30. So I'm going to go the other way 30. If I can get my ruler to do what I want it to do. There we go. $30. There we go. And then I just go erase what I didn't need. There you go. That is how you do it. All right, so this is AB. Angle A was 30 degrees, so I'm going to do BA because this was 30 degrees. and this was 80. And that's obviously C there. All right, so now we're going to do ABC and 6 centimeters again. All right, so we're going to do 6 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Angle ABC. Line AB is what is 6, so I'm going to label those A and B. Angle A is 40 degrees, so I need to come over here to A and find 40 degrees. There you go, and the angle B is 60. And then go erase. That's it. So you have A, B, and C. This one, go ahead and label them once you do them. 40, and this is 6 centimeters. All right. Questions for the day. I think we have a bunch more. Number 3, question number 3 for today. Question number 3, let me get back to it. All right. Which candy company produces M&Ms and Snickers? Which candy company produces M&M and Snickers? Number 4, what fast food restaurant is known for their Frosties? And they're so good. They're Frosties. We don't have one here in Ardmore. They also have what you call a Baconator. All right, question number 5. Question number 5. Which soft drink company is known for its red cans and polar bear commercials? It's red cans and polar bear commercials. Number 6. Which popular electronics company produces the Surface tablet? The Surface tablet. Number 7. Which fashion brand is known for its iconic crocodile logo? Lacoste. And the last one, Elon Musk's electric self-driving car company. Elon Musk self-driving car company. All right, I'll give you the answers on the flip side. Adios, amigos.